And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he's way off balance with the swing there. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Chad Pinder started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Jason Irizarry. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away.
2 down, 2 down.
Popped him up. Cedeno moving to his left. And that's the third out. So stepping in, Jacob Amaya. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Mine.
Sharp is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Stepping up now, Brandon Marsh. He's 1 for 4 for the game. In there, strike 1.
Brandon Marsh.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
With that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another one sent foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
In there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled off. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Margot's going back.
I got it.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Our final line
He was
score
one of a
tonight.
few guys that
First was the
really swung the bat
Victoria
well in this game
4 runs,
with a pair of
1
base
hit,
hits.
1 error.
He helped
They
propel
left
his
5
team
men
to a
on base.
hard-fought.
Your
Big
attention,
dog
please.
Grossman comes on to
Now
pitch
pitching
now,
for
hoping for
the
better results than the other
Number
arms
51.
that they've run out there in
Big
this
dog.
one.
Grossman.
All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Bogart.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Yeah, you got it. Take it.
Kepler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year. Here, Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, designated hitter.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
No runner, cut hold, cut hold.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
Now batting.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Verdugo is off of first with 2 away. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Christian Robinson. He singled his last time up. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
I got the count.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, the second baseman.
A ball and no strikes.
Miller.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now in the box, Matt Beatty. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Pitch on the way.
The batter. The third baseman.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
0-1.
That's a stone-cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Mine.
Sharp is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1-for-4 for the game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Orioles.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
6-0, the final shutout score today. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Big Dog Grossman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
51. Big Dog.
First offering on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And he misses with it, 1-1. High and deep to right center. Margot looks up. Into the bleachers and gone.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Down the third baseline. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called in the inning. Joe Jimenez enters from the pen to start. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Big Dog Grossman will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
For the Orioles.
Striding into the box, Rene Moya, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Put him right here, guys.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Randall Grichuk, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Hit back up the middle, reined in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat.
The third baseman, Nolan Jones.
1 down here, fellas.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Now batting, Michael Ciani. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ciani, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Baltimore Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jonathan Holder gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
Victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left.
Big Dog Grossman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Cavan Biggio. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this is knocked down on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Next to bat for Toronto, Barrett Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Barrett,
Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Joe Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Joe.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-4 the outcome today.
Your attention,
Professor
please.
Johnson gets the
Now
call to
pitching
pitch
for
here,
the
and he'll try to sort this mess
Number
out.
51,
He's going to try to at least eat a couple
Professor
of innings for his guys.
Johnson.
Striding in once again, Keston Hiura will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the sixth.
Keston.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Nobody.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And the screwball got him swinging, one gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Verdugo looks up. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. High in the air out to center field. Carroll will wait on it.
Mine.
And that's out number 2. In now, Shea Langoliers. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Stubbs is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. At the plate, Greg Bird. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
We've got one here.
Now batting, left fielder. Vance.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Here we go.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single. In now, Domingo Robles. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Vizcaino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a slider swung on and missed in the... Trace Barrera will get the call to pinch hit here.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish.
14 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Now
Professor Johnson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Digging in to try it again, Shea Langoliers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Jorge Ruiz will come on in relief now as he'll make his.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Atlanta used a 3. Professor Johnson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Professor Johnson.
Pedro Severino is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Severino.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. Johnson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Domingo Santana. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Smoked on the ground left side. Baez fields it from deep in the hole. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies strand one. They trail it 4-1. Joe Hudson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Washington.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Washington Nationals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Davy Garcia takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, striking out 12 in the process.
Your attention,
Professor
please.
Johnson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Professor Johnson.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. Ryan Benjamin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strike. Trey Turner is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off.
Your attention,
Professor
please.
Johnson enters
Now
to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Professor Johnson.
At the plate, Greg Bird, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Tanner Rainey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Atlanta posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jose Barrios wins his...
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Your attention,
Professor
please.
Johnson has been
Now
summoned from the
pitching for the
bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Number
8th.
51, Professor Johnson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Chavez. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Got him fishing that time, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Cut it, cut it.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Nope.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long.
Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field.
I got it.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Dan Vogelbach is next. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Daniel Vogelbach is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Bohm, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
2 outs here, 2 outs here.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. That's ball 4.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Yonny Chirinos gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Nick Pivetta records the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. Professor Johnson is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Professor Johnson.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now for the Nationals Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
We got one here. We got one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's a back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he struck. Joe Hudson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Philadelphia Phillies used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Jeffrey Rodriguez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Professor Johnson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Professor.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
4 runs, 8 hits,
and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan.
And that's in there for strike 1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back slider. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 down for Phillips. Jorge Ruiz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows?
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We expect a good 3-inning battle royale contest between the Mariners and the Blue Rocks. Striding into the box, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Moreland has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Urias is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's really.
Mickey Mantle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. 1-1. Here it is. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Miguel Amaya. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Massachusetts, the catcher.
Now here's the pitch.
Amaya.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And the bunt attempt misses that time for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now to the plate, Nick Senzel, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Joey Gallo. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Joey Gallo.
Fouled straight back. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And out of of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Batting 8. The right fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Raleigh Fingers, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Fingers.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Your attention, please. Now coming in with his hit, Carlos Santana.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Leading off the inning, Manny Machado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Boy, not the way he wanted.